right, so if you can cool here with Mickey Avalon. How you doing, brother?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good, man. Real good. So I understand you're going to be at the Astronomicon. Is that right?
Yep. That's in Detroit.
February 7th through the 9th. Is this, do you do a lot of conventions, or how does this come about for you?
Nope. I never really have before. But no, I don't do a lot, and I haven't. I'm doing that thing because one of our friends had something to do with it, and then I'm also playing in Ann Arbor after that on February 8th. But me and Dirt Nasty will be. I know we're signing some autographs, and I know we are also doing a show.
Sweet, man. I mean, gives the fans a rare opportunity to see in this kind of setting.
Yeah, it should be fun. I guess the show is on the 7th, and then the autographs are on the 8th.
And then you guys, I believe, you and Dirt Nasty have another show after the con ends on that Sunday. Is that right?
Yeah, that's in Ann Arbor.
Cool. A busy fucking weekend, man.
Yeah, it's a busy weekend out there, and I think it's pretty cold around there too.
Yeah, I just got done talking to the guys from Twisted right before I called you, talking about the con. They said there's some snow down there, so be prepared.
Yeah, those are cool guys too. I'm friends with them too. Yeah, I'm a California boy, so I'll have some warm clothes. I'll have some thick socks and a beanie.
See, that's what I like to see. I mean, the guys from Twisted put on this con, and they mix it up. So you got different things to see, and to be able to see one of your favorite rappers to be there. Plus, you and fucking Simon back together.
Yeah, I mean, we've been together for a while, but and I'm glad that we are playing together again, and because it's just a lot more fun. So yeah, it should be fun. Like I said, I've never really done anything like that, so I'm sure it'll be interesting. It seems like there's just going to be a bunch of different people there, so it's fun. And I said the wrong day. I guess Ann Arbor is on the 9th. So yeah. So Ann Arbor is the 9th, autographs are the 8th, and then the show is the 7th. The concert part of it.
Well, busy fucking weekend for you, dude. That's for sure.
Yeah, it'll be good. We got a bunch of friends out there too, so it'll be cool.
Now I'm looking at your bio here, man. I mean, you got enough to base a movie on your life.
Yeah, I mean, it's your own life, it's like, you don't really have anything to compare it to, so, and I don't really like read shit about myself or anything, but whenever I do these interviews or, read like something, it sounds crazy, but I think everybody's life, if they wrote it out, would have, even if someone just goes to the office every day, like, they're still going to be like, you still have like your family and your friends and things that happen, and I think just sounds crazier on paper than I mean, like I said, I don't really have a frame of reference to compare it to anything.
Now, as I look through here, man, it looks like you got some things going on for 2020. I see a slew of tour dates leading up until March.
Yeah, we're starting to get them on the books. I have a new song and a new video for the song coming out on January 31st. So I'm excited about that. And then I'll have a new record coming out in 2022. We'll just be doing 3 singles total with videos, and then there should be more shows coming with the record.
Now, did you say the album's coming when?
I believe in 2020.
Okay. You said 2022?
No, I meant 2020 also. Sorry.
No, I get you, man. No, I mean, when I so I was like, well, that's a minute there, buddy.
No.
I get you.
So it'll probably be, I think it's out in like May, and so I'll be doing 3 singles, each one with the video, and then on the third single, which is I think going to be around May, is when the full length will come out.
Perfect. Now, how hard is it this day and age to go ahead and produce new music when it's so hard to get fans to actually purchase the shit?
Well, I mean, I I never really made too much money on like records or anything. Even when I first started, I mean, it was a lot different than now, but it still was kind of the beginning of like people not really buying records anymore, like kind of the beginning of the internet. So most of my career has pretty much just been touring. So it's not so much if people buy the records, it's just more if they listen to them and come to the shows. But I mean, even that's kind of hard just to, if you don't have like a big machine behind you, you can make, I guess the frustrating thing could be like, you make shit that you think's dope, and then anyone who hears it thinks it's dope, but it just doesn't get into as many ears as you think, it could or should. So, I guess that would be the more, that could be frustrating to someone. Cause, you could just put stuff out there and maybe like not even all your fans will hear it. There's just so much out there. So even though it's easy like to put it out there, people have their lives, their jobs, their families, everything. And, it just might like, you'll play somewhere like this happens a lot and it's happened since the beginning. Like you'll play somewhere and then the next, say you play in Detroit, February, fucking, and then the next day, someone's like, puts a comment on your shit, like, when are you playing in Detroit? And you're like, I was there last night, so just, I guess that would be the harder part, just trying to connect with everybody and get your songs into people's ears.
Now, on that aspect, are you big on social media and making sure people know what's what and fucking interacting with the fans and all that?
I mean, I'm just not that good at it, just because I didn't really grow up with it. So I'm just trying to get better, or not trying to get better. I am getting better. Some younger kids, they're like whizzes at that stuff. And, so I'm for it and I'm getting better. I'm just not great at it, but I try to respond as much as I can, to stuff. And I try to post stuff as much as I could, but I don't like, when you're living your life, it's kind of hard unless you have like a video crew on you. It's just kind of hard to like, especially when you're doing something fun. The last thing you want to do is be like, yo, well, let me record this real quick. So it's just hard, but I'm getting better at it.
Well, I mean, it's just a different day and age, I mean, fucking, yeah. Like you said, I hate the social media bullshit, I mean, but it's what you got to do to know these days. That's what is expected out of you, unfortunately.
No, it's totally a necessary evil. I mean, if it wasn't for my job, I mean, I wouldn't be on it. Like, I don't need to meet friends on the computer.
Right.
I don't need to meet chicks on the computer. I'm much more like go out in public. Like I'd rather meet humans in a humanly situation. But I know I got to do it, and there's tons of good shit about it. Like I'm not bashing it. Like it's definitely you can do a lot with just a few pushes of the button.
No, I mean, it's got to be so different as an artist to watch everything evolve to where it is. I mean, like I mentioned earlier, it's album sales and things like that. I mean, fucking Eminem just dropped out an album. He's number one with 300,000. Years ago, 300,000 wasn't shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I mean, now that's like a crazy amount, but yeah. And then, I know they have a way to count it with streaming and stuff, but it seems like it'd be like kind of impossible for them to get it right because, I know like with Apple Radio and stuff, how do they know? Like I get my shit on Apple Radio just cause for $10 a month, you could get any record you want. But I mean, I don't know how they could possibly, keep count of all that stuff properly. I mean, they say they do, but I just don't know. Like if I go and get a Willie Nelson record, how do they know that percentage out of the $10 that I spent every month,
Oh, for sure. I mean, shit, dude, I got a little spy in my house that I just have to say her name and she'll play any song that I want to hear. If I can, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So, and then they count those, but I just, like I said, I don't know. And maybe they count them perfectly. I don't know. It seems like it'd be pretty hard to really get that right.
Now, people want to know more. They want to see the video and stuff. Where are they going to go to see this?
I honestly, I would think just like YouTube and stuff like that. I mean, I know we're going to do a big push, and it's been so long since I put out a new video. Like I just got like a new management team and stuff. So, well, it's actually an old man. I haven't had a manager for a while, and I'm back with an old manager that I should have really never left to begin with. But, I guess wherever videos are shown, I mean, as it's coming up, I should probably know this, but I think just YouTube, does like Spotify do videos, or is that just music?
I think that's just music.
Okay, so yeah, I'll figure it out. But I know when I'm in Texas, it comes out when I'm in Dallas, I think. So I know we're gonna show it like before the show. We're doing like a little meet and greet, and then yeah, I guess just where all videos are shown. But as it's getting closer, I'll make sure to know that.
So I'm assuming just go to MickeyAvalon.com and the video will pop up, or your Facebook or any of that shit.
Yeah, I would think all that and YouTube and all that. Yeah.
Perfect.
That makes sense.
Now, after this short run of shows that I see here wraps up, what are we going to expect for the rest of the year? More touring, more shows?
Yeah, I mean, just the only reason we didn't do too much at the beginning of the year. I mean, I have to pay the bills, so I can't really not work for too long. But I didn't really want to do too much stuff before the record came out, because I kind of wanted the tour to be around the record. So we're just kind of waiting to get closer to that. Then there'll be, even after the singles just start coming out, that's even enough. It doesn't need to be the full record, but I just wanted some new music out before I went out there. And then I'll probably do most of America, and then we're talking about going to Europe. I did like a very small tour in Europe at the beginning of my career, but I haven't really gone out there. And then maybe Australia and Canada.
Cool, man. That's real cool. What's the title of the track that's coming out at the end of the month?
It's a surprise.
All right.
But it's only 2 more weeks away, so.
Looking forward to it for sure. Now, if people want to follow up, they want to know more about you, they want to see the tour dates, they want to see the videos, MickeyAvalon.com.
I mean, I know I do have a website, but honestly, I think the social media is probably better as far as just like a day-to-day stuff. Like I said, I did just brand newly get back with a manager, so we're kind of building everything up and getting it to where it should have been for a long time. I've just been doing it just by myself, just me and my chick for the last while, like a lot of years. I mean, and a booking agent, so they do the shows, but didn't really have much more help as far as everything else. So now that I have a management team, we're kind of getting the website back up. I mean, it's up, but getting it better. Getting my YouTube page set up, all that stuff. So it's just kind of make everything easier, and then make it under my own, power. So it's not just like I have stuff on all other people's YouTubes and stuff,
Now, one question I want to know is having some songs that are on some of the biggest comedies of all time, do the royalty checks just still keep on rolling in?
Unfortunately, not like you would think. I mean, you get an alright sum of money at the beginning, and then because some of the movies are still on, because they're still in rotation, you get a little, but not like enough to live off. I mean, I would say the best part of it is being like my health insurance, through SAG, or Screen Actors Guild, from those. But even that, like, a lot of times it's barely enough. So yeah, it's not crazy, man. I mean, I'm proud that I was in those movies, and that it's like, a part of history and stuff. But I can't, no quitting my day job.
See, I always wondered, you know what I mean? I mean, when you get something that's on these streamings like Amazon TV and Netflix and all that shit, is that just a ding, ding, ding each time someone plays it, or?
No, it's not like that. I know the movies, you get a little. I mean, hopefully, a lot of that too is, like I said, I've only been able to do so much with my stuff. I'm hoping that, like, there's these companies, like, it's so crazy, all this stuff. I mean, and I don't know about it very good, but I mean, like, if you talk to someone about this stuff that knew about it, you could probably talk for hours. But basically, you know, they got companies and stuff that could go in there and they try to kind of figure all this stuff out and move it around, because there could be an artist, you know, some big artist, and you know, say he's getting whatever he gets every month on his YouTube, and then if the company that knows about that stuff, they go in there and they move shit around and they do some stuff, and all of a sudden you get a lot more. So hopefully with you know, with my new team, they'll be able to do better for that. But like, yeah, it's not like that. It's you know, maybe I think every 3 months or something you get a little something like but there's, yeah, like I said, I can't retire off that money.
You know, I spoke with Simon the other day, and he mentioned how he has so many different things going in the pipelines, from rolling papers to his clothing line, things like that. Are you strictly music, or do you have other projects that you're pumping out as well?
Just music. I mean, he's really good at that. He's a very good networker, and he's a very good people person, and he's really good at that. I look up to that. I'm just I mean, I'm a painter, and that's like probably my number one passion, you know, besides music. But like, I don't have my hand in a bunch of companies. I mean, not to fucking keep repeating myself, but basically, trying, like, I don't even have a store up online to sell my merch right now. So we're literally in the process of all that right now. I would say by the end of this month that all that should be up and running. So I look up to that. I'd like to do that, and I'm in the process of doing that. But as of now, I'm in the studio like all the time, and that's kind of what most of my energy goes to.
Now, are you able to buy your artwork? Do you sell your artwork?
Yep. I mean, I've done, like, you know, commissions with friends and stuff, but I mean, I'm working on getting that online too. Like, those are the things that are, you know, are good about social media. So I'm trying to, I'm gonna put up like a separate Instagram page, you know, that's just for my paintings, and you know, get that more out there too. I like doing like commissions and stuff. I mean, I like just doing shit too. I'll just do shit and people could buy it, but I mean, I really like painting people, so I like doing where, you know, someone sends me a photo of the person and I paint them.
Cool, man. Now, somebody wants to have that done. How do they go about contacting you?
I'm trying to get that out there, but you know, you could DM me on Instagram or just email. Like, I could give you an email address, I guess. I mean, should I give you an email address?
Shit, if you'd like it out there, for sure.
I mean, yeah, you know what? Just DM me on fucking Instagram. That's good.
All right, cool. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, you know, for someone who has talent like that, to go ahead and go to one of their favorite artists to have them do a unique piece was a, you know, once in a lifetime opportunity for a fan.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think, I know I would be into that, and not to like toot my own horn, but I'm actually a good painter. like I was in. I mean, I've done it for a long time, and did that before music. So it's like a lot of times, if someone gets a little fame in something, they could just decide like, oh, I want to do this too, and not be good at it, but like have a lot of people just want into it because of who it is, you know. And that ain't the case with me.
So now, if someone comes up to you at the Astronomicon in February and they want to get something done, can they talk to you there and arrange?
Yeah. I guess that would be perfect, because I'm going to be face to face with, you know, a lot of people. I would think, that would be a perfect way, and we could set it up. Yeah, that would be great.
Sounds good, man. All right. It was great talking to Mickey Avalon. I'm looking at the website right now. It's MickeyAvalon.com. There's a few dates so far, and there's going to be more tour dates. There's going to be an update on the sites.
Yep, new music, new merch. The new music, that's the main thing, January 31st, new song, new video, and then people hear your thing up in Michigan. That's on the 7th and the 8th, and then we're in Ann Arbor the 9th, and then I'm on all the social medias, Instagram, Facebook. With Instagram, there's an underscore. It's Mickey _Avalon, but then I think Facebook and Twitter is just Mickey Avalon.
So the new track will be out before the con, so maybe there's a way to set up like a room where you can do a showing of people can watch the video or something like that.
That'd be super dope. Or maybe like at our table and stuff. Like I said, I don't really know. My friend George is the one who set it all up, so I can hit him up and ask him questions and stuff. And yeah, that'd be super cool.
Sounds good, man. Appreciate your time, Mickey. Looking forward to 2020 for new music and new touring.
Thank you. You gonna be at the thing at the convention?
Nah, man, I'm in Buffalo, so I'm in a different state and everything.
Oh, got you. Okay. You sound like my friend who lives in Detroit, so I figured you were from. You guys have like a similar accent, so I thought you were out there. My friend Mikey Clark. Okay. So thank you for your time.
All right, buddy. Take care.
You too. Have a good one. Bye.
You too.